Virya or potency is that quality of a substance which makes it extremely effective as an aushadha, a medicine. Hi, welcome once again to the Shloka of the week under the umbrella of the world as doshas. So this week again, I'm coming up with an exciting line from Ashtanga Hridaya. So it's in continuation with what we had last week. Last week we discussed about how all the dravyas, materials have been classified under three headings depending upon their action on the Tridoshas. Okay, some pacify, some actually increase the dosha, some balance it. So these are the three classification where all the dravyas are classified under. So today we will be getting into another classification of the drugs depending upon their potency. This is also a very important line, but it's a very simple, just one line from Ashtanga Hridaya. Okay, so just let's get into it. So it's Shloka of the week, Ashtanga Hridaya, Sutrasthana, first chapter, the 17th Shloka. Okay, so this is how the Shloka goes. Ushna Sheeta Gunotkarsha Tatra Viryam Dvidha Smritam. Okay, so let's just get into the meaning of it. And this is the transliteration. Ushna Sheeta Gunotkarsha Tatra Virya Dvidha Smritam. Okay, the meaning is that Ushna and Sheeta. Ushna is the temperature hot, and Sheeta is the temperature cold. Okay, Ushna Sheeta, and those are actually gunas. Temperature is also a property of a dravya. So all dravyas have been classified under two headings depending upon their potency. That's what the shloka means. Virya or potency is of two types. Ushna Virya, that is hot, and Shita Virya, that is cold. So anything which you look around you can be actually classified under these two headings. So suppose we start looking into it in a little bit of depth. Okay. When we discussed about tastes, what did we look into? Food. People go and enjoy food because of its taste. So when you go through Charaka Samhita, they have said that aharam rasapradhanam. Rasapradhanam aharam. That means food is always dominated by its taste. People go for food because it is tasty. Okay. Veerya Pradhanam Oushadham. But when you are administering a medicine, the most important thing in that is its potency or its virium. That is where virium becomes very important. So when you are looking for food, okay, you can go for tasty food, even though all those tastes have got an effect on doshas. Yes. Likewise, the potency wise also, virya wise, it is either Ushna Virya or Shita Virya. You don't have a third Virya. So this Virya is, see, sometimes what happens is when you look at hot water is hot to touch. We call that Ushna Sparsha. It is hot to touch. But after you consume water, irrespective of whether it is hot water or cold water or warm water, after it digests, it actually cools the system down. Okay, when it is hot, it's got a little bit of action like removing externally a little bit of kapha and all those things. But once that water gets digested, it actually cools the body a little bit. Same thing with milk also. If you drink hot milk, milk is hot to touch, but potency wise, milk is cold. So you don't have a third virya. But degrees of virya might change. For example, if you look at a drug called Chitraka, it's also got a synonym Agni. It is extremely hot. Okay, but if you take dry ginger, it is also hot, but not that hot. So the degree of hotness and coldness might change. Milk, if you look, cow's milk is cool, yes, but if you look at buffalo's milk is even colder. Or sandalwood is even colder. It's only the degree of coldness here. So all these viryas can be classified under two headings: Ushna Virya and Shita Virya. So when it is Ushna Virya, you understand that when it is warm, okay, it's not very hot, it will pacify vata, but it's not hot enough to basically pacify kapha, because kapha needs more ushna. But when it is Sheeta Virya, when it is even mild Sheeta, it will pacify pitta a little bit and it will increase vata. But that mild coldness will not increase kapha. If it is really cold, it will bring down pitta really fast, it will increase vata a lot, and it will have an effect on kapha, because kapha always needs extremes. You know, it needs extreme hot to pacify it, and to increase it, it needs extreme cold. So understanding this Virya is very important. Thank you.